So right now in One Piece, we're at a point where the Straw Hats are fighting the 5 elders in Egghead Island. Vegapunk just died at the hands of Kizaru, while also trying to announce the truth of the world to everybody. Now where are the Straw Hats escaping and how are they doing that? Well, in fact, the giants pulled up to help them out, meaning Dory, Bragi, Oimo, and Kashi. They're all here to help out their good friend Luffy, or the sun god Nika. And as the Straw Hats had already planned out with Vegapunk and Bonney, they are planning to take all of their stuff and head towards Elbaf since it's pretty close and not affiliated with the government, which is the most important point here. Now there's plenty to talk about in regards to Elbaf specifically, and it has been built up since way back in Little Garden. Hell, that's before even Chopper joined, and that was a minute ago. But what I'm expecting that's about to happen that nobody is talking about is this. Luffy and the rest of the Straw Hats are indeed headed towards Elbaf, but Luffy is not gonna meet Shanks. Now Elbaf has been established as part of Shanks' territory, so people are excited for Luffy and Shanks to finally cross paths. However, I'm actually not expecting Luffy and Shanks to meet at all. In fact, Shanks' last known whereabouts was him leaving Elbaf after his encounter with Eustace Captain Mid. So who is Luffy and the rest of the Straw Hats about to meet in Elbaf? Well, there's still the giants and a bunch of lore that's left to be revealed. Hell, you got Saul, you got all the knowledge from Ohara preserved in Elbaf for Robin and the others to uncover. But that leaves you wondering, what about Shanks? And when is Luffy gonna meet him? Well, that's the thing. I don't think that Luffy and Shanks are ever gonna meet. In fact, I think Shanks is actually headed towards his death right at this moment. I even made a video about this. I'll link it down in the description below. It's a really good video. Make sure to check it out. But as I was saying, I'm expecting Shanks to be headed towards his fight against Blackbeard, like right about now actually. And while Luffy and the others are fighting against whomever in Elbaf, if they even fight anybody at all, or maybe preparing for the final war, who knows. During that time, Shanks versus Blackbeard will be taking place, so we're gonna be skipping back and forth between whatever's going on in Elbaf as well as Shanks versus Blackbeard. Blackbeard's gonna end up losing an eye to Shanks, but Shanks is actually gonna end up dying at the hands of Blackbeard, and that's only gonna further fuel the rivalry between Luffy and Blackbeard. And yeah, that's right, unfortunately because of that, Luffy's never actually gonna get the chance to give back his straw hat to Shanks. But like I said in my other video, it is not necessary to the story. You don't actually need that for the story. If anything, it was just helpful to set Luffy off on his journey. And after that goes down, Luffy versus Blackbeard at that point became extra personal, because first you had Blackbeard indirectly causing Ace's death, then you had Blackbeard attacking the revolutionaries, and now after all that you have Blackbeard killing off Shanks, not even giving Luffy the chance to give back the straw hat. Yeah, it's gonna cause Luffy versus Blackbeard to heat up like crazy. Yeah, Luffy versus Blackbeard is gonna be one hell of a fight at that point. It's gonna be very personal. Luffy's gonna be very mad at him, and it will propel Blackbeard to the next level, to the next stage, to where he's a real contender to be Pirate King at that point, since Shanks at that point wouldn't be in the conversation anymore. And it would set up both Luffy and Blackbeard up to enter Laugh Tale at that point, or grab the final Poneglyph, wherever that is. And from there, either the Straw Hats fight the world government and they have the final war, or they head to Laugh Tale first, whichever one happens first. So that's how I'm personally seeing the series of events unfold. I don't know when Luffy and Dragon are gonna meet, because Dragon is clearly distracted by the east, just staring at the east, whatever, you know, he's too busy being useless. But real quick for me, you like One Piece? We do One Piece. Hit that like button, it's free. Share with a friend, leave a comment, help press that subscribe button, it's also free, and you would help push my small channel in the algorithm. Besides that, the common question of the day is, when do you think Blackbeard versus Shanks is gonna happen? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, like, share, and subscribe, and have a good one.